You're in the documentary.
Yeah.
That's why you love it, isn't it? That's me right there. Okay, that's it. We won't watch anymore.
But we were maybe, I don't know, we were maybe like 15, 20 seats back. We were quite close, and I found it exhilarating. I felt like you were watching gladiatory sport. Like
Right,
you really felt like I felt more invested in it because we were watching it live.
Same parents, different timelines, and united by chaos. Strap on, strap in, for the not-so-Christian brothers.
It's a weird World Cup so far, 2026. Oh, now this is good because it is, of course, Not So Christian Brothers. And Justin is here, my brother. Not So Christian. Justin Caffrey, Colm Hayes. And Justin.
I am the Christian.
Yeah, you are. And it's a pleasure to have Justin's way. A pleasure today, for a certain reason, to have Beatrice here, Beatrice Caffrey, with us, because Beatrice is German.
Yes.
And it's a weird World Cup. Paraguay just knocked Germany out.
They did. It was a disaster. I mean,
not for Paraguay.
No, and I'm delighted for them. But no, Germany was a disaster.
Yeah.
You know that no German player has ever missed a penalty before.
I know. I was reading that. Yeah, that's just nuts. I mean, they were known for the penalty.
Yeah, but
shootouts.
not only that, they'd never lost on penalties.
Yeah.
No player had ever missed a penalty.
So what are they going to do? Can they go home?
Do you think there was like after that happens, then there's a list that people get put on?
Well, there's nobody been on that list before.
Well, I know, but they like lists.
Yeah.
Should I tell you something else?
Yeah.
Something weird about yesterday?
Right.
That it was the same day that Germany and Japan got eliminated.
Oh my God! There we go. It's a portent.
It is.
We are now going to have World War
Was there
III.
not? Was there not a history between Germany and Paraguay? Was Paraguay a German colony at one stage? Why did that occur to me?
No, Paraguay, I think, was one of those places where maybe a few scurrilous characters who
did a runner
avoided the court.
Paraguay or Uruguay?
Aniguays.
Aniguays. And Argentina. I mean, a lot of Argentinians went down there. What was the court? The German court? The tribunal?
Nuremberg.
Nuremberg.
But have you been in contact?
How quickly we got to the war, isn't it funny?
Hold on a second. We didn't start it. You did in 1939.
So did you get back to anyone? Have you heard? Like, what have you been reading? Germany online?
No, I think they're not back yet, but they're probably on the way now. But it's pretty doom and gloom,
isn't it? Did anyone think they were going to win it, or was there an expectation of possibly?
I think they were definitely hoping to do better.
Well, obviously better than
what they've done the last two World Cups.
Yeah.
They've just got to rebuild everything.
Now, because we have a German soccer correspondent in the studio, is German football on the decline?
I think the criticism is a lot with the head coach. And I know from what's his name, Didi Hamann, he was very critical of I don't even know what his name is. Nagelsmann, very critical of him because he hadn't gone to see any of the international games before, whereas all the other coaches had been to all the big tournaments and he hadn't gone to any of them.
So he's gone, basically, isn't he?
I think he has a contract still, but obviously this can be changed. So
we always, when we mention Didi Hamann ever on the radio station, we always have to play Wakefield Saturday Night, because if you listen to the start of Wakefield Saturday, it goes, Didi Hamann, Baba, and it goes straight into it. It sounds like she's singing Didi Hamann.
That's true, actually. I remember that
there you
now.
go.
Yeah.
So it's it's one of those things, but irrelevant to this conversation.
Yes.
Probably relevant to Didi Hamann, though, because he does or was partial to a lot of late nights and alcohol.
Isn't that? Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Well, I mean, he's got drink driving convictions.
Yeah.
He's got a gambling issue in terms of his footballing career.
I mean,
I like Didi Hamann. I think he's a great footballer. I'm a Liverpool fan, for God's sake.
He was a great footballer.
Actually, I'd never heard of him before.
He was an important defender in the context of our team, 2005. Let's not forget the year that we won the Champions League.
I don't know. I think...
And he went on to be a contributing factor to a great German team that ultimately won the World Cup.
But don't they say that the reason he's on RT is because nobody else would take him?
Well, exactly, because his personal life is too problematic for the BBC.
So RT and the panelists will take drunks.
Yeah, nobody accused you of being an alcoholic in Ireland.
Yeah. Well, if you wear an RT, there'd be nobody working there.
I think for the context of the show
Yeah.
and Diddy's lawyer, he's not a drunk.
I didn't say that.
I think that's what I was going to say. If I was you, I'd be a little bit
Did I say
careful
that?
here now.
I know I said they hard drunks. I didn't say him.
Okay,
I'm thinking
yes,
of other
yes.
people I worked with in RTE.
Yes,
you know,
no,
who were
I mean,
drunk all the time.
You know,
let me just
and-
for the
and-
record.
And Diddy, you know,
We-
we often talk about reforming
Yeah.
through alcohol on this show, so we're big admirers of you and that. So
Do you think he's actually watching? Because if he is, he can come on.
Well,
you know,
I
or
don't know,
listening
but
or
maybe
whatever.
like his lawyers could have said to him, "You should watch this. It's worth your time."
Yeah.
And we
Maybe they
been
have
sued
some
by
kind of
everybody else.
ongoing Google search, and then it's going to come up now because you mentioned his name. And
yeah. If the word drunk comes anywhere near Google search, sorry again. If it necessarily hasn't, but if
To take it away, Nagelsmann, just before the World Cup, actually signed a new contract with Germany.
until 2028, I think.
Yeah. So
Why? I mean, it never ceases to amaze me why football authorities get somebody to sign a contract before a major tournament. Why
Yeah.
not just have the major tournament and then sign the contract?
or have the contract based on the result of the major tournament.
Even better.
Like a bonus.
Yeah.
Incredibly
Yeah.
logical piece of contract thought process there.
Well,
to do.
that's the way they do it in radio. They'll give you a contract based on your listenership figures. If that doesn't happen, then you're in trouble afterwards. Yeah.
So who should I support now then?
For me, I've always, you know, my joker is Germany.
Oh, God.
Secondly, we have Spain, right? Our second son, Joshua, was born in Spain. So
Okay.
For Spain, yeah.
we're
Spain.
able to kind of, you know, stake claims.
They do look good. They do
Yeah,
look
they
good.
do look
Yeah.
like the better team.
The other
Obviously
one is Cape Verde.
Cape Verde, of
'Cause
course.
isn't it Loco Perez or what's his name?
Pico.
sorry.
Pico, born in Crumlin, playing for Cape Verde at the
plays
World
for
Cup.
Shamrock Rovers.
Yeah.
Got it. You heard the story. You got a call from the manager of Cape Verde, and he
didn't
hung
believe
up.
it.
He thought it was a crank call from a radio station.
Yeah.
That would be brilliant.
Yeah.
And then the other one that we can all go for is Ivory Coast.
Why? Because of the
Because
colours?
just turn the flag upside down. That's the Irish flag.
Yeah.
There's many places in Dublin that actually have flags over their houses.
You know, whenever we went
they're
to
Ivory
horse
Coast.
racing, I would just look at the horses and pick the colours that looked nice. You know, it's kind of a bit
There you
similar.
go, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I didn't know anything about horse racing.
You probably won more than anyone else.
But you did actually win quite a few times on that approach, whereas I'd researched for months and lost everything.
Yes, that's true.
But we can actually get all our Irish flags out now and just hang them upside down. And it's the Ivory
Okay.
Coast.
Yeah.
Which apparently, it's no problem at all. We go for that.
They are playing today.
Who are they playing?
So they are
Today being
playing
Thursday.
Thursday, yes. They are.
Look at you.
How does Holland? Norway.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Norway.
okay.
Holland are gone as well.
Yes.
Another European club could go out.
So Norway are just generally referred to though as Holland.
There's Holland and Holland. Yeah.
Holland versus Holland was what was going to be.
So Holland went out as well. Holland
Yeah.
went
Yeah.
But Holland is still in.
Holland is still till tonight.
There's a great Instagram thing going around of Holland in a canteen. So he's having his breakfast or whatever. He's such a big guy,
And
right?
he's looking in the mirror.
There's a mirror right beside me. He turns around. He gives himself a fright. Yes, he just went, "Whoa."
That's obviously AI.
Yeah. Was that AI?
I think it is.
Oh, no, somebody said it was real.
Really?
Yeah. Well, real AI.
Well, yeah.
What's the
knows?
difference? So what
Maybe we're AI. Who knows?
who knows? God, you don't know anymore. Right? There was no, I won't go down the AI track. Okay, so the other one is Wimbledon. While we're on the sports, God, we just turned this into a
Did
sports.
you watch yesterday? There was the first day, and there were like 5 sets for Sinner, I think, and for Djokovic. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I didn't see any of it yesterday. I was only it was the outside, 90,000 people queued.
Yeah.
So is there free tickets or what? Is there just a few out?
Yeah, so there's, I think, tickets that are being. So there's a ballot. First of all, there's a ballot that you can enter at the start of the year, and then you
I just
can
think
go
for
lottery.
context here, Beatrice is a massive tennis fan.
Yeah.
She played at a really good level in tennis when she
But I
was younger.
love watching
Right.
Roland Garros, and I love watching Wimbledon. So obviously you can enter
Nice
the
one there,
lottery.
hubby. Nice one. Hey, that'll work later in the podcast. Sorry.
So you can enter the lottery and you might get some tickets, but also you can go, and if there's so people queue from like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I know somebody, and she was queuing this morning from 3 o'clock, and she got tickets for centre court.
That's
So it's
mad.
like, going to queue for whatever the World Cup, and hey, you could end up with tickets for the final or something.
And it's people's sport, right? So they encourage the average Joe to be able to get in and see it.
Well, somebody, I saw the article in the paper. Somebody was there at 6 o'clock the night. So they encourage people from 6 o'clock the night before.
People are there in tents, and then there's a coffee shop, so you can get your breakfast, and
90,000. Oh, that's crazy, isn't it? So how many of those will get tickets?
I don't know actually.
Right.
I'd say it's probably, you're probably like a 1 in 9 chance. I wouldn't say it's.
It's not like everybody.
It's a lottery, right? You're not guaranteed to get a ticket by any way, shape,
But you
or
can
form.
also
a
get
lot
a
of people
ticket
who go
just-
all the time, every day, until they get a ticket.
Oh.
You can get a ticket just for the grounds, and then you can still, there's lots of matches happening on all the other courts.
Yeah.
as well. It's not
And you can
just
sit
on-
in Hemon Hill then.
Hemon Hill. That's
Yes.
mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
That it's still. Do you have to pay for that?
If
don't think so.
It's inside. It's inside the arena, but you're not in a. You're not in a.
You're not at a
On the
court,
court.
but you've got a big screen there, and then you
it's
can
great
sit
atmosphere.
there.
Yeah.
It's great, yeah.
Did you see David Beckham taking selfies with his mum? Yeah. And Mary Berry beside him. She's 91 years of age. She actually looked better than you, Justin.
Mary Berry, I make her nut roast for Christmas.
You make her what?
Her nut roast.
And how does she feel about that?
Hey! Cheap gag, but good gag. Yeah, there you go. So who's going to do it in Wimbledon?
Well, I mean, Alcaraz isn't there because he's got a long-standing injury. Djokovic, I don't think he's going to make it to the final.
He's got to be too old at this stage.
He's
The legs.
I
have
love
to
him,
go.
but you can see that even yesterday in the first round already, he's kind of energy-wise at some point he's struggling. So it's all wide open. You never know.
Could be anybody. So a new name on the trophy.
I mean, in Roland Garros now in Paris, there were a couple of players that might be kind of up and coming. There's a Brazilian guy, João Fonseca.
Fonseca, yeah.
He was great.
He's a great player.
There was the Italian, obviously Zverev, who won Paris. Could be doing well here if others are kind of going.
Zverev hadn't won a Grand Slam, so psychologically now he's won one. So it might change his calculus in terms of getting a good outcome.
Any Irish lads or ladies?
No.
I don't think
No.
so.
We've only ever had one, haven't we?
And I think he just fell in by mistake.
Yeah, but he got into the first round or something. It was about 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And that was it. We've never. Why is that? Just
And money.
the courts?
You don't invest in it.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah.
Oh no, it's an expensive sport also to get into because there's a lot of traveling involved at the start.
Gotta have parents with money, and
until
you
you
gotta
make
then
it
get
to a level
sponsorship.
where you have sponsors and all these kind of things. But until then, it's very expensive.
I think it's only something like the top 20 players make their cost every year.
Okay,
If you're
yeah.
outside the top 20, you're paying
All right.
to compete.
In
Still.
Europe, I mean, you're flying
Yeah, I suppose you're
All
going
year
everywhere.
round.
Yeah, and you have to pay for that unless you're
Yeah.
making big money
and
or
you have to pay
sponsors.
for your coach, your physio, your all that kind of thing. So
So it's basically people whose parents had tennis courts in the back garden.
Well, I mean, if you like, I think I said this before on the podcast. The Nadal documentary, I absolutely love. I mean, I love
fantastic.
sports documentaries, but the Nadal documentary is extraordinary because you get to see the insight. And his uncle Tony was his coach.
Hey, Tony. Yeah.
Tony.
Hey.
And
it was Spanish, not Italian. All right.
Hey, Tony.
hola, Tony.
Hola, Tony.
Arriba,
Yeah.
Hit it harder, Tony. But it was extraordinary to see, the mentality. And Nadal's family obviously had a few quid, so I think you have to have a few quid.
Yeah.
But we were lucky that we got to see Nadal play Federer in the 2007
We went to the final in Wimbledon.
Do you have to dress up?
Yeah, we were probably.
Well, yeah, are your ass
We had a lunch as well. You don't have to dress up, but people dress up.
Yeah.
But I actually found it quite interesting because when you're there, when you watch it on TV, you see the close up, of the
Yeah,
camera and
yeah.
all that, and you don't see that when you're there, and it feels different. You don't see the expressions of
Okay.
the players and all that. And I mean, obviously the atmosphere is great. It was actually the year when they had when they were putting on the roof. So
Right.
that year they had actually removed the whole outside structure, and it felt really strange because it didn't feel like Wimbledon in a way.
So are you quite high up as well? Like, is it hard to follow?
No,
No,
we were
no.
like we had great seats in Paris.
It's like hurling in Grove Park. I prefer to watch it on television. I just can't follow the ball in Grove Park.
No, I mean, I disagree with you. I loved it. I mean, we were. It's funny. We just saw the final was replayed, and we're pretty sure we could see ourselves in
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
really?
In the Nadal documentary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
You're in the documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
we're
that's
thinking
why
it's
you
like-
love it, isn't it? That's me right there. Okay, that's it. We won't
No
watch
watching
anymore.
But we were maybe, I don't know, we were maybe like 20, 15, 20 seats back. We were
Yeah.
quite close, and I found it exhilarating. I felt like you were watching gladiatory sport. Like
Right,
you really
yeah,
felt
yeah.
like I felt more invested in it because we were watching it live. And the whole Wimbledon setup was great. I love that
Yeah.
experience. Like,
Do you get
No, but
more
it's,
strain?
I mean, it's incredible if you think like you're going out on court. First of all, I find it incredible that they share the same locker room, the players.
Well, they're sitting beside each other,
They're
like.
sitting beside each other,
Okay.
literally.
Right.
And then they walk out, and then they walk out. They don't know how long they're going to be out there.
Yeah.
It could be an hour and a half. It could be 6 hours. You can't really talk to your coach. I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have no support or anything. It's just you out there.
Can you call for toilet break?
Oh yeah, they can go out for toilet break. I think they have like 5 minutes or something. So it's a limited time that they can go out.
Did somebody get caught once in Wimbledon? They were going to have a toilet break and the coach was in the toilet or something.
Could be.
Yeah.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed to speak to your coaching staff, even though they're sitting right beside
Yeah.
you. They can't be seen to be coaching you because once you're on the court, it's all you.
That's it.
Yeah,
God, that's bad.
and that's why psychologically you see them having meltdowns and breakdowns and looking
Yeah.
to the crowd and stuff. I mean, I think it's a great sport, but
Oh, it is a great sport.
yeah. I mean, I've become a bigger fan. I grew up watching tennis with our sister, so Grania is a big tennis fan, and I watched a lot of tennis when I was a kid. And then kind of got out of it. And then when we got married, you brought me back into it around 2005.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Basically, life stops as soon as the tennis season in Europe starts.
So you're going to watch, would you watch it every day?
Well, we have a TV in the kitchen, so I'll have it on. And then in the evening time, if there's a good match on, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
So that's important because I don't want to get too distracted now because there's dinner to be made.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I put that TV
I like
in
that.
the kitchen.
TV in the kitchen. Yeah,
We also use it for football, right? Soccer.
Yeah. I'll let you watch football as well.
Yeah, I think it's very
As long as
important
you
to
make dinner.
Any
So
sport
Luca-
you want as long as the dinner's made.
So can I just
plenty of
point out?
fire.
Can I just point out that at the moment, Luca is actually doing the cooking.
Yes.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay,
He wants
yeah.
to learn recipes, so he's doing his food shopping. He's doing the cooking.
And how is it?
It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Well,
good.
it's going to be better than his because he's shit, right?
Well,
actually,
so
he's
far,
non-existent.
Luca has already cooked more times than Justin has in 20
Ever. Yeah.
years.
So he's learning from his mum.
Yeah, well, I always think.
What's
that
your
it's
go-to dish, Justin, to cook?
Beatrice.
Takeaway.
Yeah, take away.
Burrito bowl.
Well, I always find that men that cook, it's a little bit kind of effeminate. So
It's not.
Aye,
no.
hold on.
Sorry, have you watched the TV show The Bear? You
Yeah,
say that
exactly.
in The Bear, you're dead.
Oh, by the way, the
For-
last
for-
season is out
It's
of
just
the Bear.
that I haven't started
Yeah,
it yet.
it's really good.
for context, I'm only saying that because
Because I do all the
I
cooking.
know you do all the cooking, right?
I've-
I'm not really being dismissive of
I don't mean this in a
You-
bad way, but Anne never knew her way around the kitchen.
You
Because
burned pasta, didn't you?
Yeah.
you can't burn pasta
He can.
if you
But I
boil
think
all
he
the
was
water.
he was having a conversation with your mother, so.
Oh, jeez, you'd burn
Yeah.
water with that.
Yeah. yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was a separate matter, but yeah, the pasta
Yeah.
did burn. But no, I can't cook. I can't cook, won't cook,
Can't cook, won't cook.
and
Go
if-
for. Oh, sorry.
No ready, steady cook.
Not
with
ready
you.
to cook. And the only reason why I have your life insured is that I can then pay for a chef in your absence.
Was one of the attractions Beatrice's cooking at the
Yes.
start? Was it?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And if she wasn't a good cook, was it game over?
It came over.
Red
flag,
I think it was
yeah.
the second question I asked her.
Was it?
Yeah.
What do you cook?
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't rhyming with cook? No.
No. After that was my first question.
My God.
Sorry, Beatrice.
Cut to the wide. Cut to the
Sit
wide.
here. So, but now you're on her weight loss program. How's that working out, Fatty?
Yeah, that's kind of the language that I use, and it
Good.
works.
Good.
It works.
Yeah. It's to push. It's motivate. Motivate.
Yes,
You want to hear what he calls
exactly.
me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, in fairness,
Yeah.
Beatrice speaks very well to her ladies who are involved in her program, but maybe not so to me. So yeah, I mean, yesterday was a particularly good day.
It's a good day. Good day. Yes, it's a good day.
I had a weigh in. I weigh myself in.
Yeah.
I have my Claude track my weight. And,
Right.
Now, unfortunately, I have my Claude tracking everything else that's going on with me at the same time. So I kind of triumphantly Shared with Claude my weight yesterday, which was a good
this morning.
this morning, which was a good 2 kilos off my weight from Sunday.
Because you had food poisoning.
Yeah,
Come on, let's.
that's what Claude said to me as well.
Yeah.
So I went,
Not from Lucas cooking.
not from Lucas cooking.
It's what
no.
we call the squits.
Yeah, I had Norovirus. Norovirus.
Nothing to do with our niece.
No.
No,
Either. Nora,
no,
who
nothing
watches
to do with
this
you,
all the
Nora.
time.
Although sometimes you can be a virus in in my life when it comes to sport and golf, as you obliterate me on the golf course.
Yeah.
But no, this was food poisoning.
I'm still waiting on my invite for a game of golf.
Sorry, I haven't been out to play golf
We
this
haven't
year at
actually.
all.
We've only
'cause
played
I've
once
just been
or twice
stuck in
this year
this
so far.
bloody contract that I'm working
Yeah.
on.
Or on the bog.
But we,
on the bog,
on the bog yesterday. So yeah, I had food poisoning, which is look, if anybody needs a quick weight loss program, some dodgy crab on a Sunday afternoon meal will result in a
Weight loss.
a weight loss program.
I'm not sure whether Beatrice, as a nutritionist here on, would actually encourage
Not
that.
something I would encourage, but that kind
Each
of
to their
explains
own.
the scale fluctuations, that you can have on a daily basis. That can cause that.
But do you have many men on your course?
No, actually, only women.
Okay, so he's dancing with the women.
Yes.
All right, okay.
He's the
And you
guinea-
said
he's
cooking
the
was
guinea-
effeminate.
He's the guinea pig.
But your whole program is set up towards women, isn't it?
Yes.
And just
Yeah.
women and moobs.
Yeah, women and boobs.
Yeah. And how is that? Is that sport bra? Does it hurt when you're running, or?
Hold on a second, Sheila. There's not any possibility of you casting dispersions in my direction in relation to one's health, wealth, and
Well, I have everything in front of me, so nobody can see anything.
Yeah,
And I did lose €5. Sorry, that's a different conversation completely.
Was that over the weekend?
That was over the weekend. Yeah. Okay, so can we do this? Because you guys, how long are you married now? I should know, shouldn't
20 years. 21 years this year.
21 years
Sicily.
this year. Yes.
I? Great wedding.
Got married in Sicily.
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been nice.
Yeah,
It was very nice.
Got
It was
married by the
actually-
mafia.
Thankfully, it was, Terry. We're still here. I mean,
Gonna make
it
you
was
an
bad.
offer.
Yeah, but it's one of those things you think when you say, somebody would say, get married in Sicily. Like you could imagine the sunset, just the weather, just a little sort of
It was
energy.
actually,
And
it was
The
actually
orange groves behind us.
It was
see,
in
that's
November.
what I'm talking about. Beautiful.
It was
very
actually
warm, wasn't it?
It was very warm. It was in November.
5th of November.
Yeah, we were very lucky.
One of
with
the things I
weather.
remember most about that is the hotel that we stayed in was in the pool. It was the first time Holly swam a length on her own.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, we still remember that was the
Nice.
first time. Because previous to that, I was always helping her along or whatever. So that was the first time she did it.
And how old
You
was
just
she then?
threw her in
19?
and she stayed afloat.
Yeah, she was 19. God, she was 5 then.
Wow.
That's a bit scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there was a thing that we did on the radio the other day, and this they went around the UK and asked people what is the secret to a perfect marriage. Well, not even a perfect marriage, but just to a great. Let's say there's no perfect marriage, so to a great marriage. And the thing that came out was quite bizarre. So before I tell you,
Yes, I can't wait now.
yeah,
See if I can
before
confirm
I
or
tell
deny
you,
it.
what do you think is the one thing that's the secret, the one secret to a great marriage?
Who starts?
You can't interfere with him. He has to come out with himself. Yeah,
I would say.
you said that twice now.
Yeah, I would say I need to
3
be careful.
times.
I need my dinner tonight.
Yeah.
I think emotional flexibility is key, and to let the other person be who they need to be.
Wow. Okay. That's not it.
And an occasional riot.
That's also not it. There you go, Beatrice.
Sense of humor. No, I
But
think
why? What do you mean sense of humor? You married him.
She had to have a sense of humor to marry me.
She just sees it as a laugh.
No, I think, and I know you've always said this before as well. I think when you're married to somebody or you're with somebody for 20 years, you're not the same person. The other person, you're not like the Justin that I'm married to now is not the same Justin that I got married to 20 years ago.
Because you married a drunk.
Jesus Christ.
But you go through different characters, different personalities over those years. As you know, as did I. I'm not the same person. So to accept that that's not the same person anymore, and that you're not the same person, but you still manage to stay together despite not being the same people anymore that you were when you were married.
And I think that's really important too.
That is the
because
one, yeah.
also so many
That's not it,
times
by the way.
people are stuck.
Also not it.
That's not it. But I think that
I think so
yeah.
many times in relationships, people are like, "Well, that's not the person I married," or "You've changed." And I think we're all changing all the time. Like that's just the reality. And I think marriage is kind of like a competitive sport. You have to try and keep up with the other person. You have to try and maintain that, because if you're hoping for things to remain unchanged, you're just going to be really disappointed.
Unless you get the old, oh my God, you've changed. Will you not change the way I'm changing? And the other person just goes, no, bugger off. And that's why we have divorce.
Yes. But I think often, like when you get to that point, it's because there isn't enough honest conversation beforehand. Like,
or there people just fall out of love.
And you can change. When you both change, you can also move into completely different directions, and you never make an effort to actually stay together despite changing.
But we've always had really hard, honest conversations with each other, like on really tough topics that I know from working with clients over the years that people avoid. So I think you also have to be just willing to be vulnerable, to be brutally honest, and then you move through those challenges and build.
Yeah.
Okay, not the answer.
Okay.
Terry,
Terry, your turn.
Terry, what do you think? The secret to a great marriage, according to 2,000 couples that were.
Has to be communication, honest communication.
Not the answer.
All right, now.
All right, go
Give
on.
it to us. Give it to
Have
us.
a guess then.
Pardon?
We'll have to have a guess.
You'll never get it because it's actually very bland.
So out of 2,000 people, this was the consensus opinion.
Yeah. And it was done by the results were published in the Journal of Personal Relationships, a magazine I must start buying.
Well,
That just sounds like a crack, Personal relationships, brilliant.
Before we go and give you the answer, it's time to make sure that if you're still listening to us and you find this conversation interesting, we need you to like, subscribe, and follow. We need you to follow us. If you follow Beatrice Caffrey, then come over and follow us, because I'm her husband.
That sounded desperate. An excuse. I just happen to be your husband beside her.
She's got a massive following, so I'm not ashamed of a sympathy vote.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
That's like one of the Hemsworth. Do you know Chris Hemsworth? Yeah. Well, I'm his brother.
So like, subscribe, and follow. Right? Thank you.
All right.
So what? How long has this episode been running so far?
27.
27 minutes. So should we keep it till Sunday?
Yeah.
Let's
keep it Sunday?
I think so. Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Like it's the biggest thing in radio is the teaser and the clickbait, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Now, I just don't want anyone to be disappointed when I do reveal what it is.
Well, you said it's bland, so we
It's
kind of
very
have
bland,
to.
yeah.
I don't know.
Is it bland in
expectations.
the way where we think, well, that's just crazy?
No, it's just like your reaction will be, huh? That's it.
No, all right. Okay.
That's exciting.
But before we go, I'd like to ask you a question.
Oh no.
He didn't tell me that before.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, I would like to know. We're here trying to build our show and get ourselves out on social media, and we had a clip that went viral in the context of our
Viral.
humble little show.
Which one? Last week's?
Last week's.
Yeah.
We went 11,000 people or something followed on it. But
We also got cancelled by TikTok over one of them as well.
nice.
No, we're back on, but just one of them was
Okay.
taken down.
And you've built, I don't know, 1.5 million or 1.2 million or 1 point something bonkers about people who follow you on all your social media. What do you think in terms of how people, how do you get a message across on social media that means that people find it impactful to grow their following? Like, what's have you got a nugget that you could share with us or the people who are listening?
I think the most important thing is that you're authentic, and that when you speak about anything within your niche or whatever you call it, that it is the real thing.
You have to go, yeah. That means everything you said to Beatrice about being married is wrong. Yeah.
No, I think authenticity is the most important thing. People don't like it if you're fake or if you're pretending to have a life that you don't have. You're getting nervous.
No. I just don't have a life. Yeah.
And then just show
It's
up.
all right. He hasn't been pretending either, though.
Yeah.
And then just show up. Show up every day if you
Show
can,
you up.
and don't worry about, does everything look perfect? Nobody cares.
Are you on it every day?
I'd say I nearly post every day.
You
Yeah.
do you do the exercise on YouTube every day, do you?
No.
Okay.
No, I often post the reels that I post to Instagram. They go on Facebook as well, and then I also post them to YouTube very often. So it's similar content, but there's different. Some people will only be on YouTube, and then some people will only be on Facebook, and some people will be only on Instagram. So it's worth.
Getting everywhere.
You can post the same content and
Yeah,
TikTok.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you still go on Facebook? So many people are now refusing to go on Facebook.
No,
But it's still- it's one of the biggest
there's
platforms.
actually quite a few people
Yeah.
who are only on Facebook and they won't go onto Instagram, for example.
Yeah.
So
And the older demos on Facebook.
yes, yeah.
So-
because Instagram, there is a lot that, and then you have.
Maybe we should start a Facebook page.
Well, we could
But you
start a
can
Facebook
link
page,
it.
but we
you can
we-
link
I-
it, and then it automatically gets posted to your Facebook page.
No, we
as
do.
well.
We do.
Yeah.
I post it. I automatically post to Facebook.
Older
Yeah.
demographic.
Oh, we've got a demographic.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
yes.
you go.
Nice.
Grey-haired man.
Up top.
Well, listen, I don't care if they're older demographics and they come across to us. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do.
Everyone needs entertainment, no matter your age.
Joe Duffy used to say in Live Line, the only way he lost listeners was they died because they had the oldest demographic of any show. So I don't know if Joe actually did say that.
Solid. It's a good line, but I like it.
Yeah, but let's not hope that doesn't happen with us. Yeah. Okay, so on Sunday on the after show, I can reveal this.
Okay.
All right.
It's not that interesting,
Very excited.
and maybe you can reveal more. No, I'd like to know. Oh no, I've got something I want to ask on Sunday. Actually,
Yeah, I was going to ask you what's your answer, but obviously you know what the answer is.
I wouldn't give this answer.
wouldn't
Sorry,
give
my
that?
answer would have been, open communication all the time. I mean, I was 35 years with that. And, we were like any relationship, we went up, we went down. We had the hard times, we had the great times. And it was just talking through the tough times.
Yeah.
And enjoying the happy times. Don't overtalk the happy times. Just enjoy the happy times. But if there are tough times, you got to talk through them. If you don't, then you're gone. So that would be mine. But again, that's not the answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Till
Tune
Sunday.
in next week.
Yeah. Okay.
Or Sunday.
Sunday. Thank you, Beatrice.
I think I know. Sorry, I know another answer, possible one. Or I'll tell you on Sunday.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.